I'm sure, yeah.
You've got Huron Forest, too, as you head up along the left side of the bay there. That's another place I would look.
Welcome to our YouTube and for Tuesday morning, 12th of May. Tune into the Foxhole Morning Show. Johnny Burke, Steph Barber, and I'll chat with you when they're done talking here now.
Morel.com for more on that. Just look at the map and see what you want to pick, what area you want to go to, and then read up on, how to best look for them. They're usually kind of hidden, so you got to kind of really look for them. But some of these are really big. All the ones I've ever found are like the size of my thumb. But I've seen some pictures of some the size of your fist, practically. So there are some bigger ones out there, and these things are a treasure. And you can actually make money if you get enough of them. Take them to restaurants and sell them. All right. There's a lot going on. This is the time of year. You know what we do in Michigan? We cram it all in. But
you betcha.
There are some things that are just more important than others. And I've been talking to you for a couple of years now about the Catholic Charity Sacred Heart Veteran Village. And it has come to fruition. We mentioned last year we had the opening of the service center there, which is amazing if you get a chance to see it. It's on the property with the bungalows. We've got the first 4 bungalows up. And on May 21st from 3 till 7 p.m., which I think is a Thursday. It's next Thursday, isn't it? Or is that this Thursday?
No, it's
next Thursday.
Yep.
Next Thursday from 3 till 7 p.m. You're invited to join us for an afternoon of celebration of community partnership.
They cut me off mid-sentence likely because I wasn't talking about beer.
Sacred Heart Veteran Village, which you need to see.
Welcome back again, Ohio Kim, and to Linda and Andrea. Welcome back, ladies, and Sween Dog is here now. Good morning, Sween Dog.
Had a lot of great support from the community, but it's a $5 million project. We still about $1.5 million short.
Are you?
Yeah, we got to get this going, and we got to put the rest of the bungalows in. So these bungalows, the whole idea is this is a community of veterans who are in crisis in some cases. We're trying to help veterans, especially homeless veterans, or about to be homeless veterans, and veterans with issues. And we have all kinds of counseling available to them, services and other things that are going to be there. There are going to be special events along the way. But May 21st is a big special one. We're going to be out there. Fem Music Jazz on Wheels will be there to help us celebrate.
Oh, cool.
Hustlers on the Move. I'm not sure what that means, Hustlers on the Move. Featuring Hustlers on the Move. I'm going to have to look that one up, and I'm part of this event, but I don't have a clue what that is. But you're invited to join us. You've been an amazing supporter of the village since the beginning. We've talked a lot about it, so join us. And there will be things that you can do there to help us, too. And there will be ways that you can kind of see areas where you can help. We'll be needing volunteers. We certainly need cash. You can RSVP on this whole thing to Catholic Charity Sacred Heart Veteran Village. Check it all out by looking for Catholic Charity Sacred Heart Veteran Village on the internet. There's a whole lot more information there. But you can also make a difference upcoming on Father's Day, by the way, by creating your own customized card for Dad on the website. Catholic Charities of Shiawassee and Genesee counties are giving you that. And when you do that and you make a contribution, it goes to help towards these things.
Oh, what a great idea.
If you go to the Catholic Charities websites, there's all kinds of things you can get involved in to help us with this.
Also, Zane here. Good afternoon, Zane. Say hi to your coworkers for us if you're on speaking terms with them.
The site itself now is worthy of seeing, and come on out for the event on that Thursday, May 21st from 3 till 7. If you can join us, that certainly would be nice. Our village tour, we'll have food and beverages, veteran resources, a veteran meet and greet, and a whole lot more on May 21st. Operation Welcome Home, Catholic Charity Sacred Heart Veteran Village, and we're looking forward to it. It's 7:40 right now.
The Foxhole Morning Show. Johnny Burke and Steph coming up.
All right, on the other side of this, you got a chance to win after Steph's Fox Flashback feature, which is next.
And it is a service of Graphics Galore. They offer screen printing, signs, banners of any size. They also do custom apparel for businesses, even schools. They've been in business for over 20 years. You can contact them at 810-640-2249 or visit them at graphicsgalore23.com.
Nice weather. Let's head to Caseville.
We'll get back to traffic in a second here. All right, let's see. Let's get an Andrea update. Is the graph starting to point upward a little bit? We're hoping. Okay. Sween Dog is throwing a question out there for all you guys. How's everyone's Tuesday morning? You want to check in and give a progress report, please? Be cool. How have things gone so far for you?
Coming up June 26th through the 28th. But don't wait. Get in your car or on your motorcycle and take that beautiful M25 shore drive. Spend the day relaxing in Caseville and stick around for the nightlife or continue on that scenic drive around the thumb. But make sure you stop at Keno's Surf Shop on the river in downtown Caseville.
You know it's impossible to hum.
We know Deb's got another family member. We can talk about that extended family member that has now arrived. For Ohio Kim, things are okay so far. So far, so good from Linda. Okay. Tina's mouth is sore, but she's still doing okay. Andrea's brushing her teeth. All right. Keep cavities away.
It's also time to get up to $8,000 off select Sea-Doo switch pontoons and great deals on Sea-Doo PWC. Nordride has motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, and Spider Roadsters from Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda.
That's one of those things that you can do doing these live streams is that you can multitask. You can brush your teeth while talking to people, essentially, same time.
I-75, Mount Morris exit number 126.
Mount Crushmore Concrete is Flint's premier crushing yard. Bring your own broken concrete to their crush yard, or they can remove the old concrete for you. Mount Crushmore is the industry
Best place to be beer. Now, you know, we were talking beer when we were over on Facebook because there's a thing coming up this week called the World Expo of Beer in Frankenmuth, just to our north. And Johnny and Steph will be out there broadcasting live Friday morning from there. It's the reason why we won't be live streaming Friday, because when they're on location, I can't live stream. I got to use my phone to hook up with them and talk, see what's going on with them on the air so that I know when it's time for me to be on. I'm not constantly connected to them like I am any other day. So I have to do that instead of live stream with you guys and chat and do other things. That's why Friday morning we will be away from the live stream. But they'll be talking beer, and they're talking beer every day this week. Because they love beer. They love beer like I love these. Now, they love beer like I like these things. If they had a World Expo of granola bars, I'd be out there. I'd be talking about it every day. World Expo of beer. That's coming up this weekend. And Melissa's going to be a big part of it, too. Every day. My Iron Healthier. Nothing going on to slow you down in the immediate area. If you're heading down in Oakland County, southbound 75 after Gardenia, we got a crash. You maintain traffic to the left. You should be able to get by that, though. And so far, that's the only potential slowdown getting you from here to there. For updated vehicle city traffic information all the time, you can check out ClassicFox.com/traffic. Whenever you spot a slowdown on the roadways, you can tell us about it. 810-230-WRSR. The number, that is 810-230-9777. To be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox.
After having a wisdom tooth pulled in 1997, he developed a debilitating condition affecting the nerves in his face. Doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and he didn't get relief until about 18 months later when he started wearing sunglasses everywhere, and he realized that exposure to light was causing problems. Unable to go on the road, he was very upset when his band toured without him in 1999. It's prom season, and that's what we're celebrating this week, flashback style. Let's get into it with something from 1981. It's Dennis DeYoung and Styx with The Best of Times on 103.9 The Fox.
A granola connoisseur. I will say that I don't know about. I don't have a real wide knowledge of granola bars in general, but I'm a real latecomer with that one. I always thought granola bars, one of their standard ingredients was nuts. I am allergic to nuts, can't have those. So I always thought I had to stay away from granola bars. Then one day going through the grocery line and down the aisles, and I happened to see these crunchy ones that said oats and honey. And when I said, I like that combination, the oats and honey, I've had that in cereal. Thought that sounds good. But there's got to be nuts in it. So I looked on the ingredients, and there weren't any nuts. There wasn't any listing of nuts. I thought, let's try this. Success. Suddenly, it has rocketed to second place all time in my favorite foods, surpassing pizza. The only thing that surpassed these granola bars, for me, the only thing that surpasses these is hot pastrami on rye sandwiches. But they've got 1 million more calories to them, so. Continue to sing the praises of those things. Man, those are good. Every single day. Look forward to having those for breakfast every day. Sunny day, 57 in Massachusetts today. Nature's Valley is my favorite. That's correct. That's correct. Really, really good. Really, really good. That's not the food that I'm going to talk about. I was going to talk about on Facebook with you, and we'll talk to you about on Facebook tomorrow, discuss in a little bit more detail. But I happened to run across a detailed analysis of the preparation of this particular food yesterday. And I thought, the group that we have together every single morning will love to discuss this. We'll love to discuss this. Boss Lady is going back to sleep. We are just boring enough to put you back to sleep. What about ketchup on ketchup? Ketchup is one of those kind of polarizing foods, additives, condiments, whatever you want to call it. Just go ahead and talk about it. I'll go ahead and talk about it. Yeah, I will. But you're just exhausted. You're not one of those who, when you find yourself exhausted at the end of the day and you decide, okay, I'm going to go to sleep right now, it's going to be very easy to fall asleep. And then all of a sudden, once you get on the bed, head hits the pillow, and all of a sudden you're staring at the ceiling and starting to think about everything. You're suddenly having a staff meeting in your head, and that sleep that you thought you could easily acquire never happens. Huh? You one of those that ever have that happen, or when you are tired, the body just takes over the mind and you're gone? Sweeney Dog loves mustard. Would you rather have mustard on a hot dog or ketchup on a hot dog? See, Boss Lady's brain won't shut down. One of those. You think, okay, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. And then you get to bed and you're all glad about that. And then all of a sudden you lay there and you're still laying there. For Linda, it's occasionally a staff meeting. And nobody adjourns it.
Was the theme to my song.
For Tina, just relish works.
Lakeville High School.
To your prom?
Yes, that song was it.
That's a perfect prom song.
It really is.
The best of times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So now with the trivia question, the phone number that we'll need. Oh, by the way, before I forget, we do have Chicago and Styx, June 29th at the Fox Theater in Detroit. That will be a really, really good show, I'm sure.
I would think so,
because Styx and Chicago are both selling out concerts all over the place.
And Chicago's making, they're rattling some noise that this might be it for them, too. So,
yeah?
Yeah.
Man, what a great band.
I don't know how much longer we can do this.
Well, they've certainly earned a good rest, but we'll hope that they don't take it too soon.
Right.
All right, now with the trivia question, the phone number you'll need, 810-230-9777. I'm going to give you the question, and then I'm going to circle around to the prizes so that we can wait for those Google searches to commence and for the phones to catch up, all right? Here is the question. Styx had 16. Think about that. 16 top 40 singles, but only one number one on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. What is the name of that song? And I'll give you a clue. It was released in 1979.
1979. They had their only number one song. All right.
And again, it was probably a prom theme somewhere, I'm sure.
810-230-9777 is the number you want to call. Of course, the first one to get through and answer it correctly is how you're going to win this thing and then pick your prize, which is tickets to Comerica Park Friday or Sunday.
Yep.
Or you can go to the Atwood Stadium premiere of this year's season for Flint City AFC taking on Tulip City AFC Saturday at 7 o'clock, or their game 6 days later on Friday of Memorial Day weekend as they take on FC Pontiac at the Atwood Stadium. And we also have 4 tickets for the next day on Memorial Weekend on the 30th on Saturday. The Flint City Bucks are going to be playing over at Atwood Stadium. So we have 4 packs of tickets for that. We also have freaking unbelievable burger gift certificates. And if you're the first one to get through, now remember we have this issue with the phone lines, which is a delay issue. And sometimes they'll hang up on you, or you'll get some errant message. You just hang up and dial again. Just keep dialing. It'll all come through all at once is what happens. They'll just get, they explode. 810-230-9777 is that phone number to call. And we'll take your calls off the air here. Have the answer and the winner next here on the Fox.
Not all smart devices are created.
Everybody go to Linda's for burgers on the grill. I'm assuming they're on the grill. I see Canada Dan is here. Mayo and ketchup for Zane on a burger. Mayo and ketchup. You mix it to make the pink sauce. Mayo and ketchup. To make the pink sauce. Wow. Wow. But no beer. There won't be any beer at Linda's with the burgers. She's tired of talking about beer. We've done it for 2 days in a row with a third on the way and a fourth after that. Leading up to the big finale, which is the 5th on Friday. Now, if you like smash burgers, do you want to try one from Sonic? Chris had one. Triple smash burger. So the gift card, for example, the burgers, $20 card. Is there menu items under $20, or are you always having to pay? Like cheapest item is maybe $30. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
We're not just Flint's Classic Rock Authority. We're planet Earth's Classic Rock Authority.
Back to the air.
Jump all over that. There are 5 things you need to know about your life here in mid-Michigan before you go into work today, and Hal Maas has those for you next. After Sammy on 103.9 The Fox.
I mean, maybe they're having phone trouble, so I don't think I heard them do the answer to the question. However, we will wait for that and see what happens on National Limerick Day. That's coming up. Limerick Day. I have mentioned to you guys on more than a few occasions that we're living very, very close by a railroad track. And how most companies get you, they offer $20, but then nothing is $20. That's what Zane finds out. You have those occasionally. Steph was allowing Google time. I didn't hear them do the answer, though. Normally, they come right back off of the commercials and do an answer to that. He did say we're having some phone trouble, so maybe that's what they're running into now. And I always catch myself, and I caught myself doing this again yesterday. And I do this not just with Psycho Dog walking with me, but other times too. Is I walk to a railroad track, and before I cross it, I'm looking both ways before crossing the track. Like there's a train coming. if there's a train coming in this area, you can hear it. If it's coming from the north, you can hear it all the way in Birch Run when they start hammering on that horn before they get here. If they're coming from the south, they're coming up from Mount Morris. And you can hear the horn when they're in Mount Morris. Why the hell am I looking around to find if the train's coming? But I've been doing that forever. And I constantly catch myself doing that. Why am I doing this? If there's a train coming, I'll hear it. I'll hear it when it's 10 miles away. They'll start laying on the horn the city before this one, before they get here. Now, I do that with Jacko only because, not because of the train, but because one time we got, I wouldn't say ambushed, but you know how he is when he gets weird around other people and dogs. We had 4 teenagers, and the blind spot there was a big bush that you see on our left before you hit the walking across the track. And there were 4 teenagers and this big dog that they were walking, not on a leash, that were walking up the railroad tracks, and we happened upon it. This is almost 2 years ago now. And that's one of the reasons why I look around with him, because I never know if somebody's walking up the tracks, not a train, but people or a dog walking up the track. And Jacko was ready to unload on the dog that was 3 times his size. And so the kids held back the dog before this could turn into something. But if I'm by myself, why the hell am I doing that? I don't get it. Good evening, Mel Mel. Hearing a train pass is so nice, you'd sit and watch trains all day. Well, okay, you'd do that if you were here. We have usually 4 to 5 times a day there are trains going by. And it doesn't make a difference what the hour. It could be here now, or it could be at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, which happens. But, again, you can hear them 5 miles away, laying on the horn.
3.9 The Fox, Prince, classic rock. Sammy Hagar there, there's only one way to rock, and you're doing it with 103.9 The Fox. And that's, we asked that question about Styx a minute ago, about their only number 1 hit out of 16 songs that made the top 40. They only had one number 1 hit out of 1979. Let's go to the phones. 103.9 The Fox, hello out there.
Good morning. Do you have an answer for us?
Babe.
It was Babe. Nicely done.
Of course it was.
Who's on our phone?
Jim.
Jim, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you. What are you thinking as far as a prize?
I'll do Chicago tickets. No, there's no Chicago tickets.
I wish we had Chicago tickets. We've got Flint Soccer here at Atwood Stadium. We've got the Tigers versus the Blue Jays Friday and then Sunday. And then we've got a $20 gift card for freaking unbelievable burgers.
Unbelievable burgers.
All right, we'll put your name on that, Jim. Who just took you up?
103.9 The Fox.
Perfect.
Who's time?
Stand by. We're going to find out all about another great event, the 31st Healing Hands 5K race coming up next. Right now, all the real news and Hal Maas.
5 things you should know. 103.9 The Fox, brought to you by Fox Big Deals. 103.9 The Fox wants you to save up to 50% at your favorite local businesses, restaurants, services, and more. It's Fox Big Deals. Visit foxbigdeals.com or click the link at classicfox.com. Like Fox Big Deals on Facebook. Well, the Mott Foundation announced it's planning to commit up to $100 million toward the construction of a new school in Flint. It'll be built on the site of the former Flint Central High School on the city's east side. And live quoting Flint School Superintendent Kevlin Jones is saying that work will happen in stages leading up to the construction taking place in 2K27. The building's been empty since Central closed in 2009 and it's been the target of fires and assorted vandalism. Durand's mayor has died. News of Jeff Brand's death was posted by his family on social media over the weekend. However, the cause of the death was not shared. Brands had been the mayor in Durand since November 2K22. He had served on city council since 2K9. Jeff Brands was 65 years old. President Trump saying he would support putting a pause on the federal gas tax. His statement coming after he expressed pessimism over the latest peace proposal from Iran, a statement that sent oil prices rising again, a move that's also expected to bump gas prices back up. Pausing the gas tax would require congressional approval. Pistons lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers 112-103 last night. That's going to tie the series at 2 games apiece, heading back to Detroit for Game 5 tomorrow night. Tigers open a 3-game set against the Mets tonight in New York. Great Lakes Loons host the West Michigan Whitecaps this morning at Dow Diamond in Midland. That's an 11:05 a.m. first pitch. And the Lions learn they're going to be playing a game this season in Munich, Germany on November the 15th. That game to kick at 9:30 a.m. our time. The opponent has yet to be named. And to cap this one off, tonight's Mega Millions drawing is going to be for a jackpot of $232 million. That's 5 things you should know from 103.9 The Fox. Well, cloud cover is going to happen as we start off with some sunshine, but the clouds will thicken as the day progresses. There's a chance of showers arriving by later this afternoon. We'll be up around 61 degrees with southerly winds at 5 to 11. They'll gust at times to about 23 miles an hour. Tonight, we're expecting showers and thunderstorms, temps bottoming out around 48. Tomorrow, generally cloudy conditions for the most part. Cooler, certainly, only making it up to around 53. And then for Thursday, a lot of sunshine and 62. Right now, 34 in Flint, and in Saginaw, 35.
Hey, the weather's perfect this weekend for the race, the First Healing Hands 5K race. If you want to get involved in it, there's still time to do that. We're explaining that whole thing to you coming up next year on the Fox.
Okay, Sween Dog reporting there is a horrible town hall building built in 1921. Your town never maintained. It's sad, but we still have an uglier public building. There's a New Jersey company that deemed Flint City Hall ugliest public building in the country, so we've got you beat in that regard, in addition to having the formerly crappy water of 12 years ago. Catching up with and having heaps of what? Nana and Ivy cuddles. Oh, it's been that kind of a thing. For Andrea, 42 feels like 37. Gotta let the car warm up this morning. One of those days. You would think that in mid-May you shouldn't have to do that anymore, but well, this is Michigan, you know how that is, kind of thing. Well, I tell you what, I know they're going to be talking, since they've got a guest in the studio, they're going to be talking some more. So when they get out of the music and into the break, we're going to probably have to wait for a bit. So what we're going to do, jump back into this crossword puzzle for a few moments. Whoops. All right, and let's see how much of it we can do today, after yesterday's productive day. All right. We spent a whole lot of time up here and did really well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the left quadrant, lower left quadrant, and see how much we can take care of there. All right? What we're going to do is we're going to start off with 25 across and kick it into gear. 25 across being digits, e.g., for example, blank, 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 T blank, blank. That might be a tough one to get started with, so let's do a different one. Let's do this one. Let's go 20 down. See how we're there. Cut tree. Cut tree. F blank blank blank. Cut tree is going to be our word to start you off with. Cut tree. F blank blank blank. What is a term that can be used for that? We can also go to 25 down and try this one. And this is easy. Throw away. Throw away. 25 down. 7 letters that mean throw away. Both Ohio Kim and Sween Dog say fall. You're close. Close, close, close. Real, 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 real hot. F blank, blank, blank. You said fall, but not quite. Zane says discard, and that's exactly right over here. Discard. Discard. That's right. Fell is what we're looking at. That was what we were looking for. F-E-L-L. Fell a tree. Let's try 28 down. Gave in. Gave in. 28 down. Gave in. We have no letters to start with, but we might be able to do this one. It's 7 letters. Tina's off today. Well, you'll get in the game. I mean, you had a tough day yesterday. You're trying to bounce back from that. Gave in. 7 letters. Gave in. 7 letters. Gave in. You said implode. Not. It's not implode. Gave in. Not accepts. Not settled. Not caves in. These are all good guesses, but not quite. And it is one word. This is just one word. One 7-letter word. Let me see if I can find something else to... All right, let's try this one too. If we go across, maybe we'll knock a couple of them out, and that'll help you out here. 32 across. Troubles in society. Troubles in society. Blank L, blank S. Troubles in society. 4 letters. We got 2 of them. Blank L, blank S. Troubles in society. Eric said 25 is digital, but that's not correct. There you go. Thelma and Louise both got that one. Ills. Troubles in society, ills. Andrea concurs. It's ills. That's correct. Okay, let's move over here to 26 down. Source of voltage. This'll be a key for you. Source of voltage, and this is more than one word. Source of voltage, and it is 7 letters, but again, more than one word. Source of voltage. All right, we're going to be going on to the air with Johnny here in a second. So we'll take a moment. You guys can ruminate over that answer. Source of voltage. And we'll pick it up there.
At this time of the year in Michigan, things explode. And one of our longtime clients here at the Fox and has done a lot of good in the community is Savita Credit Union. And with us, along with Stacy Doyle, who's going to be heard from here in a minute. She's the executive director of Genesee County Free Medical Clinic, the beneficiary of this event that we're going to be talking about here. We've got Jen Chu from...
Why? In case they call on me for something. One never knows. We were in the middle of something yesterday, and Steph's trying to get in touch with me on a traffic tip, and I wasn't able to hear half of it, so because we were busy here.
The race takes off from the event center at Mott Community College over off of Court Street. We'll be out there early in the morning, starting registration about 7 o'clock. Race takes off at 8 for runners and like 8:03 for walkers. Right from campus, and then takes you across the street through some of the beautiful.
Good guess, but not quite. Sween Dog for lightning.
Back to Mott, where then we have food and silent auction baskets and a DJ, and we hand out medals and we celebrate everybody for coming out and supporting the Genesee County Free Medical Clinic.
Well, that's a beautiful neighborhood in there that you're going to be running through there. It's Woodcroft or whatever it's called
Yes.
there, yeah. And it is just, you've got some of the most beautiful homes in there.
It
Unbelievable. Some friends of ours that I know that live in there, I've had a lot of chance to drive around in there, and that's where that race hall takes place, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Yep.
So it's a 5K race. Is
Yes.
it too late to get involved?
No, it's never too late to get involved. Registration is open online right from the Genesee County
Dry cell, no, but you're getting at least you're heading in the direction that we're wanting to go here.
Decide that you want to run it or walk it, show up,
It is
and we'll gladly
more
get
than
you
one
registered
word.
and out on the course.
You say you've been doing this for a while, haven't you?
I have. I've been involved with the clinic and the race for, I think, 5 or 6 years.
All right.
And it's really just a great group of volunteers that work together to put on this race and raise the much needed funds that the clinic needs to operate and take care of the patients in our community.
You've been registering people for 5 years. A Saturday morning race, I'm just guessing in my head. There's 2 types of racers that show up.
Oh, yes.
The guy that's ready and working out and his body is a temple. And then there's that Friday night partier who stayed out way too late that shows up at 7:30 in the morning dragging his gym bag with him. I'm going to get dressed behind a tree.
Have you seen me pull up that morning, Johnny?
Swing Dog said battery, no, but we're heading in that direction. We're heading in better direction now to find the source of the power here.
I was going to run, but now
Andrea
he's
said
gonna
hot
walk.
wire.
Yeah, we
Right
all-
number of letters, but not quite
You know what's so
where we
great
want to
is
go.
it's
7
families
letters.
and kids and pets are allowed to walk in it, and it's a really
pets.
You can bring your pets out and walk in the race, and it's just a really nice family atmosphere that everybody works together to raise money for the clinic, and they're out there to support the clinic and be part of it.
Well, you're going to have the right weather for it, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
Saturday's supposed to be beautiful.
Yeah, and like Friday night before it, apparently it's going to be only down to about 54 degrees, so you're going to be out there in pretty warm weather getting ready here.
That's right.
Early in the morning, so that'll
Yeah.
be really what a great day for the race, because we've had off and on weather, and now it's just opening up just brilliantly for this weekend. All right, so you said the beneficiary of all of this is the Genesee County Free Medical Clinic, and we have Stacy Doyle, who's the executive director here from that. Hi, Stacy.
Good morning.
Tell me a little bit about
having us.
Hi, Tim Fan. He's here with his yo-yo high on the roof, which is his favorite thing to do, but what is he doing today? Tim, what are you doing today?
Services do you offer?
We offer temporary primary care for the uninsured and underserved in Genesee County. So we're like your primary doctor. It's by appointment only. Patients come in that don't have insurance, and they can get the primary care, lab testing, medications, everything that they need.
Hot cell, Eric says. Not correct. Same number of letters that we do need, but you are headed in the direction we need to go with that answer.
Forgoing medical treatment because of it, but you guys offer that medical treatment, and it doesn't require any funds, does it?
No, it does not. It doesn't. You just have to qualify you have to be 300% of the poverty level and not have insurance to qualify to come to the free clinic, where we have McLaren doctors and residents who come to the clinic 3 days a week to serve and care for our patients in Genesee County.
So what's that process for somebody that comes in there? How does that work?
It's by appointment only. Believe it or not, it used to be you.
Also be thinking about
walk
the
right in, not walk
word
in,
that we
but
need
you
that is 7 letters that means gave in.
because of the situation.
Gave in.
So many people that are going without insurance now. You have to call and you make an appointment. We can get you in and probably.
And the only letter that we have so far is I, and that's the second letter in the word.
But we make it really easy. You just
Second
bring your
letter out of the
ID,
7.
proof of
Gave
who you
in.
are, and maybe a couple of pay stubs or proof that you don't have income. And then the nice thing about the clinic is we serve the whole patient. So on top of serving what's going on with their health care, we know
Good
that
afternoon to
all their social
Rapsuka, where it's
determinants of
12
health
right now.
Factor in their health care. So we connect
Celsius.
them with maybe the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan. Genesee Health Plan is a great partner. They help us navigate patients to get consistent health care because they come and visit us. We treat them really well, and they want to stay with us forever. But we have other patients
not cellular.
without insurance that need to kind of fill that gap. So we pass the baton to Genesee Health Plan, who who gets them a healthcare navigator, gets them on Medicaid, Genesee Health Plan, or other forms of insurance. So it's really great partners.
Yeah, and we've had them on many times, and it's a great safety net between the two of you guys.
Oh, absolutely. That's what it is.
Our residents,
absolutely.
which is terrific. We're talking, of course, to Stacy Doyle, Executive Director, Genesee County Free Medical Clinic, and also Jen Chu from Sovita Credit Union, the race chair for the 31st.
Not concede. The second letter in the word, it's a 7-letter word. The second letter is an I.
Registration 8 a.m. is the start of the race.
That's the only one we have so far.
9 a.m. is the shotgun start.
Oh, okay, so people have time to just hang around.
Oh, yeah, they can
Nurse their hangover.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah,
We've got
Means
donuts,
gave in.
coffee, bananas, just all that thing to
there
rev
you
them
go.
up for the race.
Yeah.
Yes, give them ready to go.
So they can help by being a part of the 31st Helping Hands 5K race, which can be a walk for you if you prefer it. You can bring your pets and all of that. Family is really welcome. This is a great time to do it because Saturday's going to be a beautiful day. But what are other ways that we can support the free clinic?
That is a great question. This on top of this race, there's a golf outing with the pharmacy. If you want to volunteer, we'd love to have volunteers. Our operation thrives on volunteers. So if you are a retired nurse or healthcare provider and you want to work one day a week helping our patients at the clinic, volunteers are a great way. Individual
Ohio
donations,
Kim
sometimes
just struck gold. The word was yielded. She's correct. Beautiful.
Crutches, that kind of
walkers,
thing.
things
Yes,
like that, home health aids.
absolutely.
Gave in,
Bring those on to us
yielded.
and we'll find a home for them.
Outstanding. Well, you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jen, as well. Sovita Credit Union they've supported so many of our causes over the years, and we really love having you in here again. They've been a part of our stuff in the past, and
They've been a great partner for us.
they're always reaching
They're
out.
our biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, and they do a great job of supporting the community, which is what a credit union needs to do, and that's a good thing. It's a hand-in-hand thing.
We couldn't do it without them.
Very good. Well, thank you both for stopping by early this morning and
Thank you.
going through the construction zone to get here. Stacy,
Roundabouts are bad, aren't they?
I gotta go talk to the officer outside.
I've got some spare change. Will that help? Are we talking bail? What are we talking about?
outstanding. Thank you both, and continue doing the great work that you're doing. And everybody else, remember, 31st Healing Hands 5K race. You can just look that up there. It's on Facebook, correct? Okay.
It's on Facebook.
All right, so check it out on Facebook, and you can register Saturday morning. You don't even have to be pre-registered. Thank you very much for coming by.
Thank you for what you do.
Oh, we appreciate you. It's 8:19.
All right. Well, let's see. Hold on. I got to get to the traffic because we still haven't done that. And then we'll get back to the puzzle. See where we're at. Catch up on this stuff here. Oh, look at that. We've actually got a specific thing here. I don't know. Last green light is inoperable. Okay. Okay.
You choose the menu, you choose the sides, and Union Station Smokehouse does the rest. You know that you can't possibly do it for $12 a plate. Union Station Smokehouse, giving you the peace and calm for a great party. Visit USS.
What are you doing? What are you ordering fireballs now? Okay, you had a police chase last night in Niles. You weren't being chased, Tim Fan.
Some wonderful, some not so much. And when something breaks, it can feel like the whole day unravels. That's why HomeServe exists. For as little as $4.99 a month, you'll always have someone to
Slyman here now. Welcome to Slyman.
bringing peace of mind to 4.5
We'll get back to the
million
crossword puzzle
homeowners
after the traffic
starting at
is
just $4.99
finished.
a month. Go to homeserve.com. That's homeserve.com. Not available everywhere. Most plans range between $4.99 to $11.99 a month your first year. Terms apply on covered repairs. Is this the
Not you. Good. Okay.
becomes a reality?
We don't have enough. I don't think collectively we have enough money to bail you out of jail if you get caught, Tim Fan. So be careful out there.
Beginning with a full array of timber deck, PVC, and composite decking, Iversons can make your new deck a reality affordably. Call or visit Iversons on Milford Road in Highland or M57 in Montrose, and take a look at TimberTech at iversonslumber.com.
Look at that. Sween Dog, our Hellraiser T-shirt supermodel, still has it and can still fit into it. Good job. Good job, man.
Regular screening is a key component because you need to know. RMI has cutting-edge technology and world-class radiologists to help detect cancer at its earliest stages. With multiple locations, RMI appointments occur in a close-by, comfortable environment. This year, resolve to get screened. Regional medical imaging because you need to know.
By the way, anybody else that's looking to send pictures, because we still need more, this is the updated email that you use to send them, so that we can get them together and eventually start using them whenever your comments show up on screen. Maybe one day a week we'll do it, where we'll actually also flash a picture at the same time.
We help our neighbors navigate investment and retirement planning. Whether you need help building and managing your portfolio or preparing for retirement, we're here to guide you. At Financial Strategies Group, we put your best interests first, tailoring plans to fit your unique goals and provide
How's the weather?
advice.
Colder than it should be for this time of year. It's just barely above freezing. We had a frost advisory until a few minutes ago. But it's going up toward 80 by the weekend, so that part's good. We're looking at getting some better weather now. Not for the next couple of days, but we're getting there.
Or call today to schedule a consultation. That's fsgmichigan.com or call 517-347-4337. Financial Strategies Group. Trust, invest, grow.
The city of Burton will be honoring the men and women that paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. The 30th annual Memorial Day celebration will take place Monday, May 25th, as presented by Nana and Papa Threet's Car Wash, Sharky's Sports Bar, Mid-Michigan Metal Sales, Allied Renault.
And we got Fox hoodies. I don't know if they have those or not. That's a good question.
Martin's Tire and Service, Mediascapes, and 103.
They've usually got some stuff, but I don't know exactly what. And I'm usually not.
The event includes a memorial
I have one sweatshirt that I got last Christmas from them. It's the only bit of swag that I've gotten from the station in 9 years.
The memorial ceremony at 3 p.m. The kids zone will feature inflatables, a petting zoo, pony rides, games, a balloon twister, and face painters from 2 to 6. Car shows starting at 3 p.m. Live entertainment with Image taking the stage from 5 till 9. Fireworks show at dusk, provided by Rocket Supply in the city of Burton. For details, go to the City of Burton Facebook page. Visit the website at Burton.
You're going to be in Las Vegas in 19 days, Flyman. You saving your money for that trip? Dodging debris on northbound 75 at Court Street in Flint Township. One problem, Flushing Township's got a crash. This is on the 5,000 block of DeLand Road by the high school. And we're looking in the city of Flint at Grand Traverse and 12th Street. The intersection there looks like we have a malfunctioning traffic signal, so watch out for that. And be careful. And, of course, throughout the day, for updated Vehicle City traffic info, check it at classicfox.com/traffic. Whenever you spot a slowdown on the roadways, let us know at 810-230-WRSR. It's 810-230-9777 to be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox. All right, let's get back to this again. So to catch you up, we did get the answer to what was gave in, and that was yielded. So that's what we have here. Now, let's move over to 34 across. The question or clue is the final frontier. The final frontier, S blank 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 E. The final frontier. S blank 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 E. And that is it. Space is what we wanted. So again, Ohio Kim has found the answer. Space. Correct. Beautiful. Now, let's move over to 31 across. This one might be a little bit of a trick. Let's find out. First person in Frankfurt? First person in Frankfurt? I blank blank. I blank blank. 3 letters. We're talking German here. We're talking German here. First person in Frankfurt? Yeah, you guys are all Trekkies. Yeah. Crazy, but yeah. It's not IEN. We're looking at the German language now. First person in Frankfurt. Rob Suka said ich. Yes. ICH. Ich bin ein, whatever that was that Kennedy said that one, Berliner, I think it was. ICH. So now, let's try this. 27 down. Maybe this will help us. Flatbread of India. Flatbread of India. Blank HA blank 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 blank. Flatbread of India. Or we also want to get back to 26 down because we still haven't solved this puzzle. And the clue to that was source of voltage. Source of voltage. Blank CP blank 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 blank. And it is more than one word. More than just one word. Blank CP blank 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 blank. Source of voltage. Eric says chapati. That is exactly what it is. Chapati. Correct. So we're kicking it now. Blank CP blank 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 blank. Source of voltage. AC power, you got it. AC power.
Billy Squire, born on this day in 1950. That makes him 76 years old. Happy birthday, Billy Squire. I know.
43 across. Honor with a presentation. Honor with a presentation. AWA blank D. Award. Yep. There you are. $41 across. We'll tackle that one now. The clue, subject predicate connectors. Subject predicate connectors. COP blank L blank blank. Subject predicate connectors. All right, and I'll tell you what, let's do you one more. 48 across. Treated like jerky. Treated like jerky. Treated like jerky. DRI blank D. Eric says 46 is retie, and that it is. Tie, dried, and that's that. There you go. Got a double play there. Eric's got retie. Linda's got dried. We're good. So let's see if we can move to the 41 across and get that one kicked in. That's subject predicate connectors. Subject predicate connectors. COP blank L blank blank. Or if you want to take a crack at 35 down, that could wrap it up for us today. Ms. Skladowska's married name. Ms. Skladowska's married name. C blank R-I-E. Ms. Skladowska's married name. C blank R-I-E. Curie. There you go. Beautiful. Which means we got to kill this last one with the final two letters. C-O-P-U-L blank blank 41 across subject predicate connectors. C-O-P-U-L blank blank is that answer. Here's how we'll finish that up. Let's go to 33 down. Post-game sulkers. Post-game sulkers. L blank 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 S. Post-game sulkers. Eric says losers. Yeah, that's what it is, losers. That's right, Andrea. C-O-P-U-L blank S. That's right, Tina, losers. One more letter here and we're done for the day. And we will have taken care of this entire quadrant like the goal was to do. C-O-P-U-L blank S. That was subject predicate connectors. What do they call those? What do they call those? Copulas. That's right, Linda. And there we are. Copulas. And that's it for the day. You did it. Beautiful. Thanks, guys, for your attention, your attendance, the answers, patience amid the beer discussion, and all the other things that we did today in our 3 live stream stops. And we're going to do that again tomorrow, talk beer. And I'm going to talk about this one food item and preparation of that food item and the best way to do it. I found a rather detailed explanation for and argument in favor of doing it a certain way. We'll do that tomorrow. When we're on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, we're going to be seeing you guys again tomorrow on the Hal Hole, right here with all your friends, the Hal Raisers. Okay? Have a pleasant, peaceful, productive day.